Yeah, good morning everybody. It's Sunday and it's roast day. What a day! And we live in the tropics and it's just the way it is. It rains, then it finds up and you go for a walk and get a bit of exercise. But of course, roast day. So let's have a look up into Australia cricket. How good can cricket get? It only gets better with the Ashes. So one of the things that we'll get and have a look at the roast for now. So we've got the old Beanie Bears, Toowoomba City Bears mascot there. We'll come out and have a look at the roast for the day. And of course, here we go. The lamb is across the top, all the legs of lamb. Across the bottom, there's a couple of top sides there, so it's all looking pretty good really. Sizzling away, looking good. So it's been going since 5 AM this morning, which was a bit of a good one. So I'm just going to go for a bit of a walk this morning because people often ask, you know, what's it like to land here and get an apartment. So we're going to go for a bit of a look around and have a look at these are the prices today. Okay, so there's my mate Kim. They've got some of the best rates. So we've talked about bringing stuff here, and we're walking down along Lilo Street, which is our street, and we love it. It's a street that's developing. There's a new beautiful little coffee shop starting here. There's a building here that's stalled, as does happen in this place. You got Landcom, you got the new apartments there that was a bit of a wreck. So that was an abandoned building that's been done up. And then Louis Mo, we'll have a look there. Samatha, they forgot the M, so it's not Samatha. So, you know, this is currently $471 a night. You know, it's got a rating of 9. So the rooms are pretty good here. They hire out motorbikes. Of course, there is an issue with motorbike hire here that we've got to get over. And we'll go up the street here. We'll go up Antum 28. So Landcom is the first one in this street. Today it's going for $947 a day. Usually you can get these for under $30, but if they go up during the week. So if you arrive here, as I said, you book into a motel somewhere and then come looking for an apartment. This was an abandoned one. And they're just fitting it out now. I reckon it's probably a month away from being open, but they did a pretty good job on that. So if we go along here a little bit further, we'll see Louis Mo. Louis Mo's bloody expensive today, 2.2 million. But I've heard people getting that for around about 14 to 15 million a month. Beautiful. It's got a pool up the top, indoor pool. It's got a little poodle at the front. But again, quite expensive today. So you go and try and negotiate your monthly rates. So if you're going to come to Da Nang, come here for a week, come here for a couple of days, and then look for an apartment for the rest of the month. This is a short street, right? And here's another one going up. All right. So this is going up now, and it'll be going up. It'll be finished in the next couple of weeks. We've been putting up with the builder for a while. Navis. So this is Navis here. It's going for about 740. So we go around the corner, and this is Menora Grand. It's 504, rating of 8.4. I don't see a lot of Westerners stay here. I see a lot of Vietnamese travellers come through this particular one. Out the back is Helena. Just better move over so I don't get run over by bikes or cars. So Helena's out the back there. It's going for about $831 today. It's got a 9.2. So we'll just have a look. It's over in the next street over, which I won't do today. I'll do a walk around this particular street here. But there's another, just apartment blocks going up everywhere. Davao, again, I don't see a lot of Westerners stay here. I see a lot of Vietnamese travellers stay in this one. Another one's being built here. You see the way they build here. So they put up the concrete formwork, and they normally pour that in big pours with cement trucks. And then, like in most countries, third world countries, they have these bricks that they then create the walls out of. Note the bloody air conditioning vents up and down there. Fancy replacing those buggers, eh? So this is Alani back here. Helena. We'll get a bit of a butcher's hook at this one. It's there, and then Alani is there. And today Alana's going for $8.57. So people look out the back window and see Aussie Bistro there. And it's got an 8.3 rating. A lot of people rate it pretty highly, from what I see. Again, little eateries everywhere here. You can't walk five spots without getting a massage somewhere and getting accosted by somebody who wants to get a massage. And they give you a little beep here to say, get off the road, I'm a car coming through, I'll run you over. And I always say, hit the big white guy and you're in trouble. And as we come down the street, Sunny Hotel 717, 1,000 V&D a night. A few guys are staying at Cherry, alright, and they're not thinking Cherry's too bad. And around about 400,000 to 500,000 a day. That's Antung 27, and this is Dubai. So again, a lot of these are now getting built upon, these blocks. Down there's about 3 massage places and nail places, so if you're wondering about where to get your nails done, you're not lacking places to do that. I'll give you the drum. So again, I'm hearing people talking about between 7 and 15 million a month. So you're looking at somewhere around that $125 to $250 a month, a week, sorry. That's Australian. Pounds, of course, halve that, and you'll get through. Kama, which is a good friend of ours and a friend of the bar. She's been really nice so far. They're just putting up another one beside it, and that's going for $8.67 a day. But you can get a hell of a lot cheaper than that. And we're just coming into Dubai, and we're coming in to Pham Lem Street. Here we are. We'll move down here a little bit. Coral Cove is just down here. It's $403 a night, and you get a swimming pool with that. Over the other side is the Grand Luxury, and it's going for $662. So if you think about that, 15 million a month, you're getting that off daily rates. So if you come in and start talking month, you'll get it a fair bit cheaper. So if they're talking 5, 6, all right, that's 15 million a month just on day rates. So that's $250 a week. So I would suspect you can get it for between 150 and 200 a week. Halve that for pounds, and then you're on the road. Again, nice little restaurants around, Vietnamese restaurants around here. Although I eat Vietnamese food every day I'm bloody spoiled to hell. I get looked after like no tomorrow. And there's always repairs and things being done on hotels here. Terra's going for $375. This particular one here, they haven't renamed it yet, but it's just going through a refurbishment on the outside and a refurbishment of the hotel. And Ritzy Boutique is around about $600. So these are all prices for today and just to walk around the neighbourhood. So again, they're doing up this hotel here, giving it a rejuvenation, which a lot of them need every now and then. This is Grand Sunrise. I see a lot of people staying here. This is in Lilo Street. Every block, most blocks in Vietnam are 5 metres wide. This is probably a 20 metre wide hotel. It's quite a big one. And I see pretty good reviews on people staying here. So, and a lot of tours coming through. So it does pretty well. So look, that's a bit of my neighbourhood. And it's race day, so we'll have a lot of punters through today. Again, when you're coming here, go through booking.com or Agoda. Stay a few days, then start to have a look at apartments. And one of the things I'm finding is the number of apartments that are going up. All right, I live in a little street. There's now 6 apartment blocks. Excuse me, campers. There's about 6 apartment blocks in a small street. So, and this trend is set to continue because people are seeing that Da Nang is going to go. So, here's how to short stay, a couple of nights, and then look for your apartment, and then stay a long time and come and say good day, and I'll tell you all the touristy things you can go and see. Catches.